Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, it'll be something along the lines of top 3 most important tips, whether that be for beginners, not sure, but at MX Bikes. Now, I don't want this to be any longer than it has to be, like I like instructional tutorial videos. So let's jump right into it. So first things first, I want to go over a couple important controller settings. I'm going to do it really fast. Make sure you have your gas, your throttle as R2. Now, if you have a SCUF controller, you can probably find a different setup, but this is the best settings for a normal controller. And I use PS4, by the way. So anyways, for throttle, you want it to be your back right bumper, and then brake, you want your back left bumper, and use combined brakes. Now, you want your upshift as the R1 bumper and your downshift L1. That allows you to shift, hit the gas and brake while keeping your thumbs on the analog stick. Super duper important. So make sure you do that. Oh, and you see we teleported to the 450. This will be a better bike to help show examples of these next two tips because they're actually things you do in game. Now, the second one's the most important, but I got to show you this one first because it kind of ties in with the other one. So, like I said, I don't want this to be any longer than it has to be, so right into it. This, just like you would do this in real life, in a turn, you want to put a little bit of weight on your outer peg. Literally, as simple as that. So when you're in a turn, put a little bit of weight on your outer peg. I'm going to throw in a clip with a controller overlay here, and then I'll talk more about it after. So like I said, just watch the right stick. I'm putting a little bit of turn on the outer peg. So I'm turning right, I'll put weight on the left side. It just helps keep you balanced. So I'm going to show the clip right now. Now when you're first trying that out and still learning it, getting good at it, you want to hold the analog stick right in the middle. You should kind of do this all the time anyways, even when you do get good. You don't want to push it too far frontwards or too far backwards while you're out to the side, because it's easy to do that when you're also turning your other stick. But once you get better and comfortable with it, there's certain situations where you might need to lean frontwards and backwards going into a real sharp turn or out. But just putting the weight on the outer peg itself is huge. So this is the most important thing. When I figured this out, it made me so much faster. Everyone I know that plays the game is just game changer. So what it is, you want to be progressive on the throttle, really in turns. Now on the 250, you won't really notice that it's a bad thing because you can just punch that thing. It don't have as much power. It won't spin out like the 450. Even though you should still be progressive with it on the 250, it's going to make you better and faster overall. But if you don't know what I'm meaning don't floor it in the middle of the turn. You want to come into the turn, and as soon as you can start hitting the gas exiting, you want to be smooth on the throttle and roll out of it. Now, not as slow as I make it seem when I say roll out, but you can see my throttle over there and how much gas I'm giving it. Now, I'm going to shut up and let you all see what I'm talking about, and then I'll talk more about it. Like I said, just listen to how I'm giving it gas as much as I can through the whole turn and not just tapping it. Now, as you can see, I was doing what I explained, just being progressive on the throttle through the turns and rolling out of it, starting easy and giving it gas. Now, I'm going to throw in a clip real quick of a really good example, and then I'm going to show a bad example. So yeah, practice those things. Like I said, the most important thing is putting a little bit of weight on your outer peg in the turn and just learning to be progressive on the throttle. And like I said, you're really going to notice it on the 450 when it'll come in handy, because like I said, on the 250 you don't have as much power, so you kind of just have no problem tapping it. But once you get the progressive thing down, it'll make you way better on both bikes, way faster. I appreciate you watching this video. Like, comment, let me know what you thought about it, and if this is good tips after you try them out. And subscribe. Have a good day.